So I got to be brief because I've made multiple videos, and to be honest, all of them have been disappeared. Maybe they're not disappeared, but I don't know the internet very well. But what we're dealing with right now is I don't talk about the news, I talk about the feelings of the people. And I realized upset, and I stress ate, and it was fine, and I was like, what? Because I didn't care. Well, I wanted Trump to win, but what the heck? What are we doing? But so this is the thing. This is what we're feeling. And this is, hey, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to do, this is a silver lining video, okay? It's going to get a little dark, but it's going to be a silver lining. And I'll start with a silver lining. Everybody's thinking about this. Literally, the entire country right now, at this moment, is thinking about this. Now, before, we were talking about the Boogaloo Boys and Antifa and taxes and Stormy Daniels and Russia, all that bullshit and alcoholism. But what now coalesces in is one prescribed thought of what is going on. Now we're feeling that. What is going on feeling? We are. I am. Oh my God, am I feeling it? And the problem is I know a lot, so it's like, but I don't think necessarily always talk about me. I talk about everything. About the way I perceive the American people are feeling. So my perception first was outrage. Annoyance, a sense of extreme, uncomfortable botheredness, a sense of futility, and a sense of fear that what is happening. But, so the thing that's been going on the last 4 years, everyone waking up to Epstein and Cosby and beaten, you know what I'm saying? People have been like looking at it now. I mean, I'm not saying we're talking about that now, but now everybody is looking at this moment. Everyone. You can't even think about it. You can't think of anyone who's not just wondering who won the presidency. Every single American, well, maybe the world, but every single American more in particular is looking at this. And here's the silver lining. People will, once they get past the same feeling that I'm feeling right now, because I'm in it. I'm not even talking about what I am. I'm not like, no. I am pissed. I'm angry. I am furious. I'm frustrated because here's the if Biden were to win straight out and they were to say, hey, he won, I'd be pissed, but I would be like, I'm pissed within the structures of normality, but they have placed us outside of normality, and now every single person is asking themselves, is this normal? Every single person is saying, this has never happened in my life, of every age. Al Gore and Bill Clinton, George Bush, Florida, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, chill out. We're not doing it anymore. If you don't know about the corruption and how deep it goes in laptops, I mean, if you don't know it, then you don't. And here's the problem. I've been trying to say this to people on social media and in my 18-person chat room and in real life when I'm not babysitting, that's wrong, parenting my children. If you don't know this, then you don't know this. And at this point, it does not matter anymore. I cannot go into each state and review every single process about their election process. I can't. And I won't because I'm done. I don't want Joe Biden to win. Okay. The silver lining. Here's the silver lining. Because, I mean, again, what I think the way that people are feeling, oh, the silver lining. Yeah, yes. And like, I guess the silver lining is just for Trump supporters or people who are okay with having a president. You don't have to be a Trump supporter. You're just okay, like, oh, he's the president. I accept it and I allow it. I like this. I don't like that. You know, like a normal person, like who doesn't say like, oh, you know, like a normal person who can just accept things as they are and weigh and then think and then make a choice. You know what? Nope. Backing up. Silver lining. So, for people like me, tinfoil hat, Trump hat on. For people like me, I believe in what I don't believe is conspiracy is the CCP interaction with our education system for decades, with the corruption with Biden and the Ukraine and Hillary with Haiti and email scandal and a great deal of things. Here's the silver lining. Are you ready for it? You are ready for it. If you've gone 6 minutes and 17 seconds, you are ready for the true silver lining. You ready? No, you're gonna feel good. I promise you. Just take a minute, breathe, shake it off. No matter what happens, Donald Trump's going to be president for another 2 months. He's going to have grand authority. He's going to have grand authority, a chip on his shoulder. Right? I mean, think about this. Let's say you get fired, but you happen to know that the boss has been stealing from the safe. But the boss is like, hey, you know what? You're fired in 2 weeks. You better. What are you going to do? You're like, oh, you know, maybe I'll just set up a camera, you know, catch him, get him fired. You know, like, this is the silver lining. Even if Joe Biden were to win, Trump still is president until January 20th, I believe. I'm sorry if that date's incorrect, but that is the case. Pardon. And within that time, think about his first 30 days in office. Woo! His last 30 days in office? Oh my God! Okay. So we're all waiting. I believe that Trump's going to win. I feel like the nation right now is pissed because like they're like, what? I don't know if I can... And this is the final thing, because I don't want this to get deleted like the other ones. People wanted to either celebrate or berate. They wanted to be like, I put Trump hat on, I had repping flag, I'm like, and if Trump lost legit, comfortably, and we all good, I'd been like, yeah, I gotta eat crow. And if he won, I'd get to be like, yeah, I called it. People needed, God, it looks so weird. People needed an outlet for their expression in any direction it is. And right now, they've sucked all the air out of the room. Because, like, you can't be mad. You can't argue facts that aren't presented. They really overplayed their hand. So, America, global community, I am not out of my rage for the fact that America hasn't chosen a president. I want it to be Trump for many, 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 many reasons. I don't want it to be Biden for more reason. But we're all upset because we don't get to point, we don't get to cheer, we don't get to boo. And we just needed that. Just kind of a release. We needed everyone to kind of learn a lesson or gain a lesson. And now we're just left in the lurch thinking about fucking electoral ballot processes amongst more states. Come on. Anyway, I'll leave you with a joke. Two cats walk into a bar. They say purr. Peace.